What up, good people? Leonard Randolph Davis here. Hope you're doing well today. In my previous video, I shared with you some new things I got going on. I also talked about who it is I hope to serve, who it is I hope to come alongside with my coaching practice and the videos I share on this platform. And so in this video, I want to pause it and share a little bit more about who it is I want to come alongside and who it is I want to serve. So let's get into it. Previously, I talked about people who sincerely desire to grow in their faith in Jesus, and they've been diligent in seeking out community so they can experience discipling relationships. They've been faithful to the church, they've been connected and being plugged in, but regardless of those things, they still find themselves in a place where they have major gaps in their faith. But the thing is, they know that Jesus has more for them, but they don't know how to achieve it for themselves. But there's also another group of people that I hope to reach and come alongside. And those folks also have a sincere desire to grow in their relationship with Jesus, but they are less aware of the gaps that they have in their faith. You see, awareness is a really big deal. And I'll say more about this in the future. But for right now, the more aware we are, the more in touch we are with reality. So we can't take it for granted that what we perceive is consistent with what is real. But the thing is that we can't grow in any area of our life without being in touch with what is real in that particular area. Now, there are some areas of our lives where we have a good grasp of what is real. Then there are other areas of our life where we have to work really hard and take consistent steps to achieve greater alignment between our perceptions and reality. I want to ask you a question that may help you become more aware about where your faith in Jesus really stands. What is your personal experience of Jesus? Now, I'm not talking about someone else's experience or what you may have heard at church. Like, how have you personally experienced Jesus? When you're in a relationship, you continue that relationship because something about that relationship is worthwhile. Like you receive something of value in that relationship. So I asked myself the same question: what is my experience of Jesus? And so I wrote a list to keep myself on track. There's literally a story behind each one of these, but I'll spare you that in this video. For me, security, joy, peace, purpose, provision, love, satisfaction, hope, and I feel His presence. And so listen, I'm not saying that my life is perfect, because it definitely is not. There's a lot of things that I'm dealing with and a lot of things that I'm working on. But when I look at the arc of my relationship with Jesus, even in the past year, I can say that these things are true of my experience of Him. And so as you reflect on your experience of Jesus, and if there's not much there, then I would just say that there's an opportunity for significant growth in your faith. And so why do I say that? I say that because anyone who has a significant encounter with Jesus, right? Anyone who experiences that is never the same afterwards. That's been true for my life, and it's also true for what we find in Scripture. Two of my favorite accounts of people who have had encounters with Jesus have to be the woman at the well in John chapter 4 and Zacchaeus in Luke 19. So definitely go back and check out those chapters. Even if you've already read those stories or read those encounters, definitely go back and check that out. But here's why I love it so much. You have two people that were ostracized by the community because of the lifestyles that they led. And then they had an encounter with Jesus and then experienced a significant change. But here's the thing, like, Jesus didn't do some amazing miracle, or He didn't heal them in a crazy way on the spot. No, these two people just had a significant and a meaningful encounter with Jesus, and that experience alone was enough to have them, or to cause them, to do a 180, to do things that were uncharacteristic of what they had done before, all because of a meaningful and significant encounter with Jesus. Friends, that is the power that is in an encounter with Jesus, right? So if you reflect on your experience of Him, and if it's shallow, what I would say is don't be satisfied with that experience, because there is so much more that Jesus has to offer you. So please, today, reflect on your experience of Jesus. If your experience of Jesus, if there's not a lot there, reflect on why that is and get down to the root of that reality. And then also search to see if there's an invitation that Jesus may have for you somewhere.